Karl Plunkett, Communications Director for Pimlico Plumbers. Thank you so much for joining us in our studio box here at the BMF conference. For many, the last few years have been very difficult. They've been tough, but have they been tough for Pimlico?
Extremely tough. The credit crunch really did hit us quite hard, and it actually, what it did was, we managed to deal with it, but what it actually did was it made us rethink everything that we do. An example, our customers, they went from investment stopped. So they stopped investing and they went to, if it broke, they fixed it. So they kept calling us, but instead of calling us to do a week's work or 2 weeks' work, a new boiler, renovations, rewiring a house, things like that, if it wasn't broke, they didn't get it fixed, so we didn't get the work. So we had to redouble our efforts to be very customer focused, and we just had to, we had to listen to what they wanted, and we had to do every little job. And so we were doing lots more small jobs to get the revenue in. So we stayed busy, but we had to work harder to get some of the work that we wouldn't ordinarily have been picking up.
And you see that change now?
Absolutely, yeah.
People investing.
18 months ago, it started to change. People started, their buying behaviour started to change a little bit, and they started to think about investing in their own properties, maybe a little bit of property development as well, but investing in their own properties, people putting extra rooms on, extensions downstairs, new kitchens, new bathrooms, fixing boilers, replacing stuff. And there was a backlog as well, because we've been fixing it for people, fixing things for people for three and a half years. And so all of a sudden things started to fall over. They were beyond their useful life, so we were fixing stuff like that as well.
But is that a surge? Is that just catch up, or is it? Where would you say we are now? Where's the reality?
We've hit the catch up. The catch up is that now we're projecting into the future, and there's just a huge amount of work. I'm speaking for Central London. We just have a massive amount of work. Our biggest problem is skilled staff, is getting the skilled tradesmen. We have our own garage, we have our own panel shop, we put vans on the road, and at the moment there's a competition between recruitment to get the new tradesmen in, and the guys in the paint and panel shop to actually get them vans on the road ready, so we've actually got guys out there. And if we could find 50 tradesmen tomorrow that pushed all the buttons and they were Pimlico Plumbers tradesmen, Pimlico Plumbers, Pimlico electricians, carpenters, what have you, we could take them on tomorrow. That's what it's like. It's skills. It's skills.
Even if they're not multilingual.
Even if they're not multilingual, yes. We tried to get French-speaking, English, French bilingual plumbers to get Hollande's refugees who have all moved to London, but didn't come up with one. We had.
Oh, you didn't come up with one?
We didn't come up with anybody that was actually proficient in French and English to the level that we wanted. So
there's still a vacancy there?
There's still a vacancy there. Would you like to apply?
No. That's the limit. But for merchants, let's move on to the discussion of merchants with the BMF here today. And how important are they for you in day-to-day business?
We couldn't function without them. We operate in one of the busiest cities in the modern world, and you know what traffic's like anywhere in the UK.
Yeah.
London is horrible, and we need merchants all over the place. Carrying stock's expensive. It takes up space. It's costly. It's a big drag on your capital resources. So, and having it in one place just doesn't help anyway. If the plumber has got 2 hours to battle through traffic to get from North London back to our depot, or any other depot, and then 2 hours to get back to the client, they're not going to pay for that. Nobody wants to pay for that, and nobody wants a plumber to spend half a day going off to get materials. They just won't stand for it. So the supply chain, having merchants, your members all over London, close by, so that we can actually go, pick up the parts at a good price, take them back and get the job done and then move on, is absolutely imperative to our business model.
So your plumbers, your tradesmen are skilled, well versed in the subject. What extra knowledge do they need? Do they need anything more from the merchant? Do they just need the supply, the product to be there, or do they need knowledge?
They need, yeah, absolutely knowledge. I mean, our guys know what they need. They don't necessarily know exactly what's available. There might be 3 manufacturers. There may be differences in price. There may be differences in quality. I mean, there's all sorts of things that are unknowable. Our guys know how to do the job and they know what they want, but we need options, we need the know-how, we need that sort of knowledge base to help us, and we need to get stuff quickly. We need to be able to go in there and describe the problem, say, this is what I need to do this, what have you got? How would you do this? We need to know new methods. I mean, with the best will in the world, if the guy's working 60 hours a week, he's not going to be reading up on all the new products, all the new methods, new ways of doing things. So yeah, that kind of knowledge is invaluable, and we need it.
So for them, training, development of their teams, crucial.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you walk into a merchant and well, we've all done it. We walk into a shop and you get nothing. You know, it's like that. You walk out again, and you know, you beat your head against the counter after a while, and then you just give up, or you get the wrong thing, you get back, and it doesn't work. Well, our guys are professional, and we can't turn up back at a client's house with a part that doesn't fit, or you know, it's the wrong size, it's 2 mil too big, 2 mil too small, it doesn't match, it's different thread. We can't afford that kind of mess up. We just can't.
There was something better, quality issues and all these sorts of things. So training for the merchants is a key message.
Yeah.
Learn the product, learn the advantages, communicate.
There's no replacement for it. Communication is key, just like with all of our people. They're all fully time-served apprentices, 3-4 years apprentices, and then we tend to not take them unless we train them ourselves. We don't take anybody unless they've got 5 years experience post-apprenticeship, and that is crucial, and that's why we need it in the back rooms of the merchants. We need that kind of help to couple onto the skills that we've got, and together it just is, it's seamless. It can be.
And for the merchant, that means prosperity.
Absolutely. You know,
Success.
If you're the best merchant, if you've got the most skilled staff, if the guy knows that if he goes in and says, this is what I need, and he's going to have it in 2 minutes, and he's going to be gone, and it's going to be right first time, every time, where's he going to go? If it's 10 minutes to go to the good one, 5 minutes to go to the not so good one, he's going to drive the extra 5 minutes.
Carl, you've got a keynote speech to deliver
So they
any
tell
minute
me.
now. So thank you very much for joining us in our studio, and thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.